Good day, everyone. Our lesson today. In this lesson, we will explore the 6 types of angles in geometry. Let us start. Now, in our lesson 2, I explained to you that when 2 rays meet. Now, let us see again. When 2, that's our one ray. When 2 rays meet at a common endpoint, that is our common endpoint, we get our angle. And the movement was from the north to that side there. That's why we say here, an angle is also an amount of movement in degrees around a fixed point. That's our fixed point. So in this case, the movement was from north to that side. Right, so I will explain each type of angle to you now. Okay, we start with our first one. What was the movement here? The movement was from there right around the fixed point. This line here is for 90 degrees. The movement from there to there is 90, further to 180, then to 270, then to 360 degrees. So this type of angle we call a revolution, or we just say angles around a point. Right, the next one. Here the movement was from this north line to the 90-degree line, right? And you see that over there, that will tell us the movement was 90 degrees. So that is our symbol for 90 degrees. So we have an angle, or the type of angle, that is equal to 90 degrees. Then the next one. You can see the movement here, right, from here to there, but it did not go past 90 degrees. So in this case, this angle is more than naught, but less than 90. Look at that. More than naught, but less than 90. It did not move past the 90-degree line there. Okay, and this movement here. So this side here, we take, that is our vertex. That is the one side, that is the other side. So the side moved past the 90 onto the 180 line. So this, here we have an angle that is equal to 180. In this case, the movement went past the 90 degrees, but it did not go past the 180. So in this case, we talk about an angle that is more than 190. More than 90. Sorry for that. More than 90, but less than 180. So the movement was from north past 90, but it did not go past 180. And then the last one. In this case, the movement was right around. So it's more than 180, but less than 360. So that is our 6 different types of angles. We move to the next slide. So the one between 0 and 90, the movement, you can see we did not go past the 90-degree line, and this type of angle we call an acute angle. Then we have the one that is equal to 90, the movement from there to there, and we see our symbol there. This we call the right angle. Then we have the one that did not move past the 180 line, and it moved past the 90. So this angle is between 90 and 180, and we call that an obtuse angle. So we have here our first three. Here we have the one that moved and it's in line with the first side. So we have a straight line here, and you call that the straight angle. Then we have the one that moved right around past 180, and this type of angle is between 180 and 360, and that's our reflex angle. And of course, all the angles around a point equals to 360, and we call that the revolution, or we can just call it angles around a point. So we have our acute angle between 0 and 90, our right angle equal to 90, our obtuse angle between 90 and 180. Then we have our straight angle, and that is equal to 180, our reflex angle between 180 and 360, and lastly the revolution or angles around a point equal to 360. Now before we start with the exercise, try just by looking at the figures. I want you to decide if they are acute, obtuse, right, straight or reflex. Can we start? Right, that is our vertex. That is our two sides, and just by looking at it I can see it is not more than 90 degrees. So that is our acute angle. Look at this one here. Just by looking at it I can actually see it's more than 90, because if I have a straight line there, that angle will go past the 90 degrees. So that will be our obtuse angle, right? This one here, immediately you can see it is a 90 degree angle. So we call that a right angle. That is our external part of the angle, internal part. So the external part will be the reflex angle. Lastly, right, let us look at this one here. Angle 1, and I can see immediately it's a acute angle. Number 2, yes, it's also an acute angle. And if I take the two together from this line to that line there, can you see there? Then it's more than 90. Right, this one here. So this one will be an obtuse angle. Look at this one here, 3. I can see immediately it's not more than 90. So it's an acute angle. Number 5, right angle. Number 4, what do you think? Yes, acute angle. And again, if I take 4 and 3, what do you think? That looks like more than 90, and that will be our obtuse angle. Okay, then we'll have an exercise to test you, and we start. Now, I have the answers on the last slide, so I will just help you with this, and you can check later, do it on your own and see if you have the correct answers. What is A? Yes, a right angle. B, more than 90, obtuse angle. C, that will be an acute angle. D, I can see immediately D. Look there, there's the one side, there's the other side, and I can see this movement was past the 90 degrees, so it must be an obtuse angle. E, And we have the symbol there, and immediately we know it's a right angle. F, I can see from here, it is an acute angle. G, it is the external angle of C. So this will be our reflex angle. H, where's H? Over there. And that will be an acute angle. I, right there, acute angle. And lastly, J is the external of F, and it is our reflex angle. Refer to the diagram below and write down 5 acute angles, 2 right angles, 3 obtuse angles, and 1 reflex angle. You can do that in your book, and once you have completed that, you can look at your answers right over here. And that is enough for the day. Thank you so much.